I want to circle back to the question about optimism. The case for Black optimism, I see a house on fire. No, maybe not quite that. I see people in desperate straits. Not most Black Americans, but a substantial minority of African Americans. I do think that Elijah Cummings' district in Baltimore is a disaster. Nobody should want to live in a place like that. I think there are a lot of African Americans who cower inside their homes, fearful that a gunshot sprayed randomly on the street will lead a bullet through their wall in their bedroom and end up killing them in their sleep. Again, I point to the inadequate development of the intellectual potential of a very substantial portion of the African American population, as attested to by such evidence is at hand about how well these people function. I look at the elite universities. Affirmative action hangs by a thread. Harvard managed to win in the district court. I predict that they will not prevail in the Supreme Court where this case is headed, but we'll see on affirmative action. Life or death for African America, because after all, without affirmative action, how would Blacks get admitted to Columbia? The few who might compete effectively against the very most talented youngsters who would be applying? Sure. But the numbers would go from 12% or whatever they are down to 6% or 4% or whatever they would be. We could do a simulation of that. There would be a significant hit. This does not look like everything is okay to me. This does not look like something to be optimistic about. And then let me just add, and I'm sorry for going on so long, I'll stop. When I listen to the popular rhetoric coming out of the intellectuals, the pundits, the elite class, the commentators, the academics and whatnot about the situation, I get the kind of babble, the kind of nonsense, excuse me, but I'll just speak straightly, that I read from the likes of Ta-Nehisi Coates. There's nothing wrong with Black America that ending white supremacy wouldn't fix. From the likes of Ibrahim Kendi and so forth and so on. I see people who call attention to the cultural failings plaguing some part of our community. They exist. Those cultural failings exist, okay? Kids who are being taught the wrong values about how to function in the society and dismissing it with the back of their hand and daring anybody to say anything about it and so on and so forth. Mm. So optimism, I mean, that's where I'm coming from, Coleman. We're done with the arguments about demography and statistics, and we're on to the larger narrative about how well is Black America actually doing. Mm. Not as badly as the victim mongers would have it be, but not so well, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.